Today's topic, Amanda Seales. Our full disclaimer, I don't like her. But
You don't like her?
I don't.
You don't like her?
I don't think there's ever been an interview where I watched her for more than 5 minutes and thought
she was likable.
I think I would enjoy a conversation with this human being. Amanda Seales is an actress, podcaster, comedian, DJ, musician, poet. She's a lot of things, okay? And to be fair to her, her career resume is extensive. From a child actor to even up until today, she's done a lot in the entertainment industry. She was part of the TV show Insecure, where a lot of people know her.
They keep saying, you know, that I'm this mean girl on this set, that I harmed these people on this set. I just want to point out something very basic. How can I be a mean girl on a set that ain't my set?
What do you mean by that?
How?
She's also part of Flowetry.
Why? Why did? Okay, Natalie
I think. This is now. See, I'm saying I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, this is your point of view. This is your POV.
I think that they wanted me to quit.
Why?
Because then she could proceed on the tour by herself, and she was in the process of going into her solo career. And the way that I was treated was so just shitty that I think they were really trying to force me to quit, and they almost did. They almost got me out of that.
She was part of one of her favorite daytime TV shows, The Real.
Chicago politics is ruthless, okay? And I'm telling you, this is more about Kim Fox and that situation than Jussie. They're just using Jussie as a scare. Come on, y'all. It was no victims. They can't really prove it.
Thank you.
Everything was...
This is really happening all the time. And even if it was a hoax for the sake of bringing attention to this, then I'm like, that's low-key noble. Like, I'm at my wit's end about us centering situations like this and wanting to make people have to pay. And it's like...
Pause.
You about to go in. I'm telling you.
Did she say low-key noble?
3, 2, 1.
And I know that there are reasons you don't like me that were handed down to you in some situations. By patriarchy, I mean by racism, I mean by classism, etc. You know, you don't like me because I can talk proper or something. You know, like if that's a source of ire for you, like I'm like mad that somebody put it in you.
Something's wrong with y'all. Like you guys were taught this. I'm like, no. Sometimes you're just a dislikable person.
And there's some parts of me and Abba that are very dislikable.
Sure. Like I eat oatmeal with hot sauce. Dislikable.
Things like you are difficult, you are mean, you are nasty, and you know that you're none of these things.
Right.
But they're attributing it to things that are not actually action-based. Like I don't cheat people. I don't lie to people. I don't stab people in the back. I don't operate in mendacity. I am not duplicitous. I don't do none of this shit. But I have a certain tone about how I speak. And that makes people feel like, oh, I'm mean because something about the tone that I speak in doesn't make them feel a certain way. I'm very insecure about my tone. My delivery has always been a point of contention for people. Some people's way of delivering passion is like, ooh, passion, passion. Which doesn't feel as like hostile as someone like me who like, passion is volume. Like passion is force. Like passion is, I gotta project to the back of the room. I'm a theater person. I'm a drama. I'm a thespian. That's passion. And then I'm a woman and I'm a black woman. So it's like you've suppressed and so we're going to be like not letting you suppress. I mean, all of these things are a part of like just the uniqueness of like my person. So passion shows up a certain way. If you don't have the context or even the interest to try to apply that properly to the uniqueness of my individualism, then you're going to just do it through your own lens of your own shit. And that has nothing to do with me.
Just say something.
Yes.
I don't want this to be an easy interview.
Oh, you think this is going to be easy?
I'm just telling you, I don't want it to be.
Okay.
Has
it been easy?
Well, because you love me.
Yes.
Like, y'all, like, so I think sometimes people are like, oh, they go easy on her because they family or whatever. No.
Okay, so
I got on a onesie. I'm ready for war.
You got a onesie? That's your fighting outfit?
Onesie. Thing is, you're right. She possibly misspoke or she didn't know.
I guess my question to you is, why do you even feel compelled at this juncture in this interview? Why would you even feel compelled to try to...
Because I don't want, because I'm not defending. But my thing is that what I'm trying to say, most adults, when kids correct them or speak, feel some type of way. This is not unique to a black, white, or white, black. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm sorry that you...
Or they're this kind of person who's incredibly difficult and always has interpersonal issues with anybody she meets face to face.
And so...
Can I ask you this? Not to cut you off, but were they people that you had relationships with? Were this in the workplace that you became difficult? Or this people that you just have general interactions with?
These aren't people I've met.
So it's
the people who are saying these things about me have never met me.
And that's impacting you?
Yes.
Why?
For a number of reasons. One, I am not a sociopath. Two, it is actually a part of being autistic that you are very, very, very sensitive to what people think about you because you are always keenly aware that you are an alien. You are keenly aware that you are different. You are keenly aware that something is very odd about you. And you're always trying to make the room feel good. We literally just talked about it because it's my habit.
Right.
It's my habit to try. I'm gonna cry already. I've only been here for like 5 damn minutes. It is my habit because I've always been labeled as this. You think you know everything. It's not that I think I know everything, but I really did know the answer. And I'm thinking I'm helping the room out by having the answer.
Oh.
But they like,
I think you're a know-it-all.
You're a lot. You're a show off. You're extra. In my sophomore year of college, I was put in a suite with 7 other women. And the day I got there, my name had been ripped off the door and thrown on the ground. I didn't even know these women. And 2 weeks in of them not talking to me, I said, listen, I'd like to have a Friday night where I buy a bottle of tequila and we all just sit around and y'all can take shots and tell me why you don't like me. And everybody's reason was, I don't like you because you think you all laugh. I don't like you because you extra. I don't like you because you a show off.
Why do you name Small Doses? Why the podcast name Small Doses? Why the book? Because it don't seem like you do anything small.
Well, because I'm a truth teller and the truth hurts. And so a lot of times we need it in small doses.
Or they're this kind of person who's incredibly difficult and always has interpersonal issues with anybody she meets face to face. But at the same time, in public, she wants to be like, freedom fire, I'm for the people. Were you for the people when you accused a black man of doing something inappropriately, even though you had zero proof of it, and ended up having to retract a lot of that afterwards?
I really don't take it lightly what I'm about to say. Because when you name names, you know, you put not only that person out there, but you also put yourself out there. But I feel as a woman who makes it my business to be a warrior for the truth, that it needs to be said. I, on my podcast and on The Breakfast Club, spoke about an individual who had approached me on the internet and who we spoke on the phone, and that they said some troubling things in the conversation that made me take a step back, and that also with literally like no investigation, it was brought to my attention that he had sexually harassed a woman by opening the door when she came to meet him for a date, butt naked, and then telling her that she was the one who was overreacting, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I heard that one story and was just like, whoa, that's crazy. When I spoke about him on my podcast and on the Breakfast Club, I didn't say his name. I literally just said a couple like characteristics about him, and it has been shocking and incredibly discomforting to me how many women, 8 as of tonight, that have come forward to say his name. They knew exactly who he was, to say his name, and that he had been incredibly problematic and behaved in a very sexual, predatory way with them that some have said could have gotten him fired. So I say all that to say, if you are approached by Myron Rolle, you should just be mindful. I don't have empirical proof, but I've had enough women come forward saying that he was incredibly inappropriate with them, that I feel it would be inappropriate of me to not put the word out there that there's a man that is not being okay with.
Some things to address. 1. I never accused my Monroe of sexually harassing me or of sending me inappropriate DMs. What I did say was that via DM, several women have approached me accusing him of sexually harassing them. 2nd, I never said that black men were the cause for Jussie Smollett, and I also have never said that black men are solely the cause for holding black people back. That's preposterous.
Well, because I'm a truth teller, and the truth hurts, and so a lot of times we need it in small doses.
Talk about that.
But first of all, are you still on Insecure?
What kind of dumbass question is that?
I'm just asking.
It is a dumbass
It's a dumbass question.
I'm just asking.
Next question.
See, that's the people will be like, Amanda got a bad attitude.
Or they're this kind of person who's incredibly difficult and always has interpersonal issues with anybody she meets face to face.
Have you seen his prior interviews? He's very welcoming and bubbly. The door is open. Folks talk uninterrupted. He allows them to be a safe space. The producer told me I would be in a safe space and told me, I would be supported. So that's what I expected. He didn't behave with me like he has not behaved with anybody else like he did with me.
Or they're this kind of person who's incredibly difficult and always has interpersonal issues with anybody she meets face to face. But at the same time, in public, she wants to be like, freedom fire, I'm for the people.
The unfortunate part of that is that it's not a reflection of me, it's a reflection of them.
Right.
Because what is it about me that makes you feel small and you want me to get down to your level? Why do you feel small? What's going on with you? Who made you feel that way? That's not fair to you. Come on, rise up. It's in you.
ISIS has got justifiable haters, the same way you, Amanda, are a hateable person. You love to say, oh, I'm not for everybody. Okay, good. That's what your Instagram says. But then you're surprised when people who are not for you don't want to be around you and you act shocked. It's because you're a narcissist.
I am a genius. I'm a gifted performer. I am a gifted person. I am a creative genius. I'm generous. I am giving. I am kind.
Bro, she got her lovers. She confident.
Hey, if nobody's gonna love you, who will?
I'm funny. I'm delightful. Like, these are not things that I need to wait for somebody to say about me. I know these things about myself. So now you understand me. It took us a little bit, but you're here. So
they wanted you to say, yes, I would love to have the job because I think this is an amazing opportunity for me, and I just love this company. I think you.
Get out there and dance, nigga.
But Amanda.
And black people do it to each other.
If this is what I talk about when I say this broad is fake woke, I present to you a professional victim, Amanda Seales. You better leave a like and a comment right now.
Okay, sport. How about letting us in on the big secret? We'd like to dance too.